You realize your 403b provider is charging you insanely high fees. Now what? Do you A, suck it up and stick with it, B, cry, or C, pay the surrender charge and move your money to a lower cost provider? Let's take a look. Hey everyone, this is Eric, the teacher money coach. Unfortunately, this happens all too often. You meet an advisor in your school who is really nice and offers to sign you up for a retirement account. They make everything sound wonderful. They'll do all the work. You're setting yourself up for retirement. You don't have to worry about anything. And hey, they're in the school, so they must be okay. Wrong. They always fail to mention the fees. It's nearly impossible to find the fees anywhere. They're not in their statements. The advisors don't tell you about them. You basically have to be like Sherlock Holmes and figure it out for yourself. Well, you've gotten wise and you're ready to make a change with your money. However, it can be a tough pill to swallow when you hear about the 5% surrender charge, especially if you're near retirement and really close to using that money. Before we dive into the example, if you're in a 403b with a surrender charge, that is a massive red flag. Honestly, in my opinion, they should be illegal, and any advisor who puts you in that product with a surrender charge is not putting you first. They're putting their commissions first. However, you can't go back in time. What's done is done, so it's time to move forward. But you have every right to be angry. All right, everyone, let's dive into an example here. What we're looking at is an investment of $10,000 for 5 years where we don't add anything more, but we expect an annual return of 7%. The management costs here are 2%, which is about on par with a lot of 403b providers, $30 in management costs per year. So when we look at the result, after 3 years, our fund has grown to $11,446. The effective fees, though, is $805. If we look after 5 years, our fund has grown to $12,531, but our fees have cost $1,494. Let's compare that to if you choose to transfer your money to a lower cost vendor, but you have to pay that 5% surrender charge. So now we're starting with $9,500 because 5% of 10,000 is $500. So we take that 500 away and we start with 9,500, and we're looking at 5 years, 7% return. But now our management costs are now a rock bottom 0.04%, and our other management costs, our administration fee, is only $24. Again, we don't contribute anything more. After 3 years, after just 3 years, we have $11,547, and the effective fees has been $91. And after 5 years, we have $13,160, and the effective fees is $164. So you'll see after only 3 years, we have more in this new account, even though we started with $9,500. We have $11,547 here and $11,446 here. So it only takes 3 years for you to catch up in a new account because of the rock bottom fees. So you're ready to make the switch. What do you need to do? First, stop contributions to the high-cost 403b. Next, open an account with a low-cost vendor and start your contributions. Last, begin the transfer process from the old 403b to the new 403b. Now, let me tell you, this can be an incredibly frustrating process as the high-cost vendor does not want to lose you. So they're going to do everything they possibly can to drag it out and make you not want to continue the process. The Facebook 403b Wise is a great resource for questions and support as you go through this difficult process. Don't wait. Transfer out of that high-cost vendor as soon as you possibly can. This is Eric, the teacher money coach, helping you take control of your money.